I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn. Yeah, I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn. Ain't no place gonna hold me when the road keep rolling on.
Okie dokie, Ava, let's do this. So because I didn't get the habitation check done this week, because the people who were supposed to be doing it let me down. They didn't even turn up. They didn't even contact me to say I'm not coming. So I've just had to stop and go outdoors to buy some gas. Let's go have a bacon sandwich tomorrow morning, right? Absolutely. I think I'm making good time. So I am not too far from Llandrindod Wells, I think is how you say it. Llandrindod Wells, I don't know. Essentially, I'm halfway to ELAN Valley, which is where I'm going. I may have mentioned that before, I'm not really sure. But yeah, ELAN Valley is the destination, and I can't wait because it's a cool place. But yeah, just stopped for a quick wee. Cruising the toilet. I've never used the toilet in here before. It's quite an experience because it's really cozy, let's just say. But yeah, that's that. Christened, happy days. Right, back on the road and get to Wells. I'll say Wells. L Wells. Yeah, L Wells. I'm off to L Wells, and I'm staying by a lake. So let's see how we're going. See you soon. Bye bye. There, how's that? Are we still hunting? No, I think we're good. Yeah, so I've turned off, I think it's called Active Track. This is a new gimbal. It's the Mobile 8, the DJI Mobile 8, I believe. It's pretty cool, but yeah, it's not rocking. The actual rocking you're seeing is the wind. It's bloody blowing a gale where I am at the moment. So we've got to Wales. I'm in deepest, darkest Wales. Place Llandrindod Wells, I believe is the name. I'm just by a lake at the moment because my plan is to obviously head up to the ELAN Valley tomorrow. Excuse me, and spend the day there. There's a number of different lakes I want to look at, and the dams, and just have a bit of a wander around and just experience what is an absolute amazing place. I've been there a long time ago. I might have mentioned it before, but I can't remember if I had or not. I seem to do that many takes of videos and things like that, but I'm really enjoying this. It's pretty cool. Just talking away to well, no, it's not essentially nothing, is it? It's you guys ultimately, because you're going to be watching me and seeing what I'm up to. But sorry, I'm totally distracted because the camera is hunting on its own. I think I might need to have a look into that. But then it's not like I haven't got the time, right, to try and work all this shit out. Excuse me, I didn't mean to swear. I do apologise. It's not like I don't have the time. The whole point of being away is to completely switch off and just be present with myself. And this is really the first sort of, I guess, installment of you getting to know me a bit better and, you know, spending a bit of time with me. It's going to be nice because I have no itinerary. I have no idea what sort of footage I'm going to capture or what I'm going to talk about or anything like that. But all I know is that me and you, we're going to have a good old sit down together, and we'll probably laugh, we'll probably cry. Well, I will. You might laugh at me, but there we go. I'll not be the first time, right? But yeah, Llandrindod Wells. I'll see if I can do some magic with the gimbal and turn the camera around. 1 second. Oh, wrong button. That wasn't meant to go that way. you're supposed to be able to press one of the buttons on the gimbal and it's supposed to twist around, but it didn't do it. Anyway, I can turn you around. Actually do a full 360 doing this. Yeah, so I need to read the manual, but who reads manuals these days? Nobody reads bloody manuals. Am I stopping here tonight? I don't know. I really don't. There's no other camper vans or motorhomes here, albeit there is, you know, a lot of space designated for people with my sort of flavour of sorts. I'd rather there was, because I feel a bit more secure. I might sit it out, wait it out for a bit and see if anyone does pitch up, but I certainly don't want any youths coming in the middle of the night and rocking the van or whatever. But it's all right. I've got to get used to this, right? This is the thing I want to get into, so I'll see how we get on. But in the meantime, I'm just going to chill for a bit. I'm going to watch the world go by. Well, the world is in two swans, because that's all there is. The wind is horrendous. It's another wonder nobody's out. But yeah, fingers crossed it'll dry. You know, dry. Fingers crossed the wind will die down in time for tomorrow for me to be able to go up and do some real cool stuff. Can't wait to video it and show you all. Anyway, I'm gonna head off for now. I'm gonna put my feet up and relax a bit because I'm pretty tired. Ava's cool. She's running lovely. You really have to drive her though. She's a proper driving machine. I'm shattered. And I've only done, what was it, 115 miles is all it is to where I am at the moment. But yeah, me and Ava and me, we are gonna have some fun, and we are gonna see what happens and see where this journey takes us. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Bye. What was it doing? It's asking me, oh, it's gone something about shooting angles, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read the manual. See you later. Bye. So because the van was rocking, if the van's rocking, don't bother knocking. Oh, I've got a neighbour. I've got a neighbour. Oh my God, look. Oh, how do you do it? There's a neighbour. I'm on my own. I wonder if they're going to stay. Hopefully, I'll feel a bit better if they do. But I don't think anyone's going to be out doing anything untoward in this wind. Honestly, it's bloody awful. But yeah, I need to start making a list, because I'm absolutely raging at myself. Trying to be as organised as I possibly can, obviously. I've literally brought everything apart from the kitchen sink, because obviously I don't need a kitchen sink because I've got a kitchen sink. Look at all these cables I brought. How many cables in there? There's about 7,000, right? The cable I need, I haven't brought, which is one of those micro USB ones. And I need it for my little speaker because I didn't charge the little speaker. So I thought, it's fine, I'll just bring it. I'll charge it when I get to wherever I'm going. Ava can do that for me, but I haven't brought the cable, so it's just gonna have to be music off the iPhone, I think. I'm always wearing this hoodie is probably what you're gonna say, but I'm not always wearing this hoodie. Come with me. I'm not always wearing this hoodie. It just seems to be that when I'm in the van, I've got this hoodie on. I suppose it's now the hoodie van, the van hoodie, the hoodie vaddy, whatever. I'm talking nonsense as usual. But I'm gonna start thinking about getting some food. I'm just gonna cook something. I brought a few things, just basic stuff. Like I brought some soups and a couple of other bits and bobs, you know, a bit of pasta, like a tomato sauce type thing, which should all be pretty good. I haven't, as I said in the previous one, the previous cut, I don't know, I haven't got the gas working. That's because obviously the habitation check didn't happen and it's not ideal. That just goes to show how much the van's rocking. I've put the gimbal back down. Excuse me, the gimbal back down, but look. Rock, goodbye, baby. Right, I'm gonna go. There's a dragon or something over there in the water. It looks a bit Loch Nessy. It's obviously not Loch Ness because I'm not in Scotland, I am in Wales. Aha! I knew this thing had a zoom on it. Yeah, look at that! Oh my goodness. Have I not seen that before now? I've only been here an hour or so, but there's an actual dragon in the river. In the lake, sorry. Cool. Yeah, this zoom on this gimbal's pretty good. Let's see what else I can do. There's a camera. Oh. It's inside an Ava, look. Oh yeah, my tulips died. They didn't really survive the journey. Well, most of them have, but they've completely shaken off. Petals all over the floor. Oh, look at that. That's what my little girl made me. She made me a chakra. She's amazing. She's gonna love this. She really is. Look at Ava. That's where I'm sleeping tonight, down there. That's my bed for tonight. Wish me luck. Morning. How are we doing? That was an interesting evening. So the wind was horrendous, but I ended up getting a neighbour. Somebody else came in the early hours, I think. There is another van out there, but I've not actually looked out this morning to see what it's all about. But I'm sure they love getting rocked in the wind as well. But the wind died off. Must have been about 2 o'clock I woke up. Yeah, the wind had died off, so it like completely stopped. It was ever so strange, which is cool. I'm still on 4 wheels, which is obviously a bonus. But I looked at the forecast last night, and I didn't realise, but it was gusting 80 kilometers an hour, which is quite horrific, really. And then I got paranoid, and I was thinking, oh, should I move the van because I'm out in the open? And I was Googling things like, is the Talbot Express Avalon got a low centre of gravity? Which it doesn't. It has a high centre of gravity. And I was thinking, oh no, I'm going to roll over in the night. But all is well. But I forgot to bring a bit of wood, which I needed for my bed, essentially to make it a double bed. So I had to makeshift, and I ended up kind of squeezed down in a gap between the door and the bed in the middle of the night. So my back's a bit stiff from that. But since the daylight, it's now, must be getting on for 8 AM, I think. What time is it? 20 to 8. And it is 5 degrees. It is cold. So I'm in a duvet, as you can see, all snuggled up, and I'm in a sleeping bag inside the duvet as well. So I'm doubly snuggled in. But I definitely need to get the heating fixed. It's a old system called a Cascade 2, but I don't think it's going to be a system that'll be able to be fixed because of how old it is. Under the previous owner, she said that they'd never used it. Then this is why I wanted the habitation check, right? So I could check that these things work. Well, I'm still frustrated with that, but never mind. Obviously, I can't use the gas heater because carbon monoxide. So extra duvets it is. Diesel heater. I don't run on diesel. I run on petrol. I run on E5 of all things. But you can get petrol heaters, I suppose. I could get a petrol heater. Yeah, this is the bed, sort of. Lots of duvetage, which is nice. And the reason I brought you back on is because I just want to show you something really cool. Waking up to review. Look at that. Oh, yeah, there's clouds in the sky. Don't know if I can see through the drops. Even still though, look at that, that's such a cool effect. Again, this gimbal's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to do a bit of a review on it, I think. But yeah, look, see if you can see if there's anyone there. Maybe see, maybe not, I don't know. Yeah. Right, I think it's time to get a coffee on the go. What do you think? Answers in the comments below. What would you have for your morning coffee? I've just got some cheap ground stuff from Aldi, which I actually bought here in Llandrindod Wells, because not only did I forget part of the bed, oh, and one of my bloody medications I need, which is progesterone. Not only did I forget those two important things, I forgot to bring some coffee as well. Silly me. Okay, let's get a coffee going. But before coffee, I need to sort the space out so I can actually move. Who knew? The swan was sneezing. I did just take some photos of the swan, which is just literally outside. Sorry, I'm sitting on my laptop. There's a swan just sat literally outside. Bless it, it just started sneezing, I think. But they were quite noisy in the night. I'm not surprised really with that wind, but it seems to have passed now. The sun's out. It's pretty bright, but first coffee in the van. Yeah, it's nice. It's warm. That's the most important thing. Look how tired I am. Oh my goodness, look how tired I am. Look like I've not been partying at all, do I? I think I'll have a bit of breakfast and then we'll get on the road. It's dead early. I mean, it's only what, 10 to 9. Who's up this time? There's awfully early. I was going to say something. I was going to swear there, but I held back. I have to remember. I'm in the public eye now, so I've got to behave myself. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. There's loads of people out walking dogs this morning. I think that's what I need. I think I need another dog. Maybe another chihuahua. Maybe. Yeah, I used to have a chihuahua. It was, me getting gender confusion going on. What's it all about? Oh God, somebody just run past the van and waved. Yeah. I've gone all red, look. Yeah, I was talking about the dog, wasn't I? Yeah, I had a dog called Newton. He was a chihuahua. Absolute nut job of a dog. He now lives with a friend called Lucy. Yeah, so one Lucy to another. Ironically in Wales, but down Bridgend Way, I think, is where she lives. But yeah, Newton, he was a character, to say the least. One of my friends has got 3 chihuahuas, and they are so cool. I'd love to get another one, 100%. But yeah, a little van sort of friend. I know people carry cats and stuff, but I don't think I would trust mine. I'd worry they'd run off and not come back. But especially Thomas, the black one, he's skitty. He's as skitty as they come. But Coco's a good boy, and Ness just does what Ness wants. Yeah, we'll see. Need a bigger place to live though, really, just so there's more room for the menagerie and the kids and everything else. Well, I hope you're having a nice Sunday morning. Happy Easter Sunday morning. I won't be going to church today, obviously. I don't go to church anyway, but certainly not today, because I am in deepest, darkest Wales, and we're off to see some large expanses of water. Big water. Big water. Right. I am looking at myself again in the camera. It's really difficult though, because what I see is just a huge image of me, and that's not the best of looks. Not on any day, not for anyone. But yeah, you're putting up with me so far. So keep listening though, keep watching. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Is that what they say? Is it like and subscribe or something like that? I don't know. I need to get down the lingo, don't I? But yeah, put something in the comments, like, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever. Yeah. See you soon. Bye bye. You can sit with me while I do my makeup. Not that I need makeup really. I mean, you'd never believe I was a nearly 50-year-old looking at this skin, would you? Well, it's a combination of two things really. It's drinking lots of water. Don't forget there is water in wine, so that's allowed. It's only 13% alcohol, right? if it only worked like that. But yeah, it's the hormone replacement really. It'll be doing the best of it, because estrogen does give you youthful, sort of glowing skin, and I do tend to glow a little bit. But not just that, but my super amazing friend Anna, she's not only my Reiki master, but she's also my beauty lady. She has her own business that she runs from home. She's known as the seal that heals, and she really does. She does the Reiki, she does my facials, and the last time I went to see her, which was a few weeks ago, she injected me with fish sperm. yeah, a process called microneedling. Yeah, fish sperm all in my face. It's nice, but it's protein, right? Apparently all that sort of stuff's good for your skin. But, I guess it works. She knows the stuff, so it's all good. But yeah, I'm packed, ready to go. Really, I'm just going to put a bit of face on, a little bit of a base, and get on my way. How many times have I said I'm getting on my way this morning already? I think I've spent more time. Oh shit! Got my concealer. I think I've spent more time talking to you than actually getting the tasks done. But when I put the video together, oh there we go. When I put the video together, it's probably only going to be a minute long. You'd be like, oh god, yeah, she rattles on. But hey, look, I do have other clothes, darlings. Doesn't say I'm not going to be putting my hoodie on once I'm ready, though, does it? Well, I've got my walking jacket thing. I will give you a shout. I'll give you a show of what's going on outside when I'm ready. My neighbour's gone now. They popped off earlier, just 10 minutes or so ago. But I didn't see them, obviously. I'll speak to them. Probably would have scared them off, right? Okay, we are officially starting the day. Let's see what the weather's doing. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. This is the highlight of Llandrindod Wells. And there's Ava. There's another camper van down there. Well, maybe had more people than I thought. I think it's time to go on the road and go and see what we've planned to do.